So the film which I have chosen for the presentation is Bala, and this film is basically about that how physical appearances are important in our societies and how they can lower the self-esteem in people. So this film surrounds around a boy whose name is Bala, and this is that boy. He personally considers that physical appearances are very important. However, the irony is that he is bald, and he covers his bald head with his wig. And now recently he had got divorced after his wife came to know that he is a bald person, and she doesn't want to live with a bald person, and he is in an emotional trauma nowadays. So the first scene is that this man works in a fairness company which sells fairness creams to the people who are not of very fair tone, and this company considers that the person who are not fair are not beautiful, and they like to they encourage the people who are not of light tone to buy these creams and get light and get appreciated by the society. So in this first scene, the manager is talking to the employees.
राहुल बाला तुम बताओ नहीं हम रेगिस्तान में वाटर कूलर बेच रहे हैं हिमालय पे हीटर बेच रहे हैं बिहार में दारू बेच रहे हैं दिल्ली में ताजा हवा बेच रहे हैं हम इस बदसूरत देश को सुंदरता बेच रहे हैं
So this manager is saying to the employees that in this country of not so beautiful people, we are selling a fairness cream at just a very cheap rate. And what else does these people demand from us?
सिर्फ 15 रुपए 15 रुपए सर 15 रुपए में कोई लेमन जूस नहीं देता हम सुंदरता दे रहे हैं बताओ और क्या चाहिए अरे मेरे सुंदरता के सैनिकों जाओ और इस प्रदेश की सांवली और काली महिलाओं को उनकी बदसूरती का एहसास दिलाओ बे जाओ गेट अंडर देयर स्किन सबसे ज्यादा सेल दो फेर दो सबसे ज्यादा सेल दो सबसे ज्यादा सेल दो
So the manager is saying to the employees that ask the people that they are not beautiful, but in this way he is like challenging the psychology of the people, and in other ways he is insulting them too. And the camera shot in this scene is medium shot, and the camera movement once considers the manager and once the employees, and it shows the location of the manager and the employees. Now Bala is giving presentation to the people, and he is showing the matrimonials in which it's highlighted that every home wants a fair girl. So in that society, only the fair girls are considered beautiful. And he is targeting the psychology of these people who are not so fair. This shot is medium shot, and the camera angle is at his eye level.
सुंदर है धर्म जाति पढ़ाई लिखाई कुछ नहीं
He's saying to the people that your education, your caste doesn't matter, only how fair you are, it matters in our society.
एक ही चीज गोरी लड़की चाहिए ये समाज की सोच है आप समाज की
This is a full shot which is showing the location of the audience and the speaker. And in the audience you can see that all the people of only very dark shade are present. No person with the light shade is there in this audience.
सोच नहीं बदल सकते लेकिन त्वचा का रंग जरूर बदल सकते हैं ले आइए प्रिटी यू
And now he is saying to the girls that you need a cream which is pretty you, and all of a sudden he spots a very dark colored girl which is sitting in the audience, and she is a friend of him, but he used to insult her a lot because of her dark tone. And now since he is experiencing trauma because of his physical appearance, he suddenly stops for a minute and thinks what he's saying.
5 हफ्तों में प्राप्त करें गोरा निखार।
As his manager is saying, asking him to continue the speech, so he's just speaking the lines, but in his mind he is lost somewhere else. The camera movement once shows the audience, and this camera shot is full shot. And now the camera is showing the manager and Bala.
सोच नहीं बदल सकते, लेकिन चेहरे आराम की वो बदल सकते।
But his expressions are not in congruence with what he is saying.
बदलना क्यों है?
And now he questions himself and the audience that why we need to change ourselves. For a minute he thinks that why he is doing, for whom.
क्यों बदलना है? खुद को क्यों बदलना है? हमें काहे नहीं बदलना है? वही तो, बदलना काहे है गुरु?
He realizes that what he was doing all his life, he was insulting people who were not so light colored, who were not beautiful according to his standard, and why he was hiding his real identity from the people, and why he got divorced. And as he was covering his bald head with his wig, now he removes his wig as he thinks that he no longer needs this wig. However, the audience is laughing at him, but he doesn't care. This close-up shot focuses on his expression and the emotions he is going through right now. He is crying out of joy of self-acceptance.
क्यों बदलना है? खुद को क्यों बदलना है? नहीं बदलेंगे।
This pan movement of the audience shows the situation of all the audience, that all the audience is now happy with the speech of the presentative, because the audience was expecting that the person in speech will say that you are not beautiful, you need this screen. But opposite to this, what he said has really astonished them. They are clapping for themselves and for Bala too.
आप ही बोले थे पेड़ दो, पेड़ दिए सर।
His manager, however, is scolding him of what he did, but he just said that I wronged it. This is a medium shot which is placed at eye level, and in the scene, Bala's friend just comes and hugs him, and he says that I'm proud of you.
पकड़ो इसे, मिलते हैं।
This is a tracking shot.
बाला ने हमको ऐसा छोड़ा जैसे गौतम बुद्ध ने संसार को छोड़ा।
And this line that finally Bala left us like Gautam Buddha. This line is basically by his wake, which is saying that Bala has finally left me because he no longer needs me. And it also depicts that Bala is running away from his low self-esteem now, and he is a confident man. This scene is at Bala's house, where there is a celebration of his brother's victory because he has got selected in an Indian cricket team. And here Bala arrives and all the people are surprised because his parents are surprised of the fact that he never went in front of the people without his wig, and the people, these people who are his neighbors are surprised at how Bala looks in real. He was always covering his head. And this is a medium shot which is at eye level. And as his parents didn't expected that he will come out of his house without a wig, so his mother is covering his head.
बयान का सिलेक्शन हो गया रणजी ट्रॉफी में.
His father is informing him that his brother has got selected in the Indian cricket tournament.
रणजी खेलोगे छोटे, इंडिया खेलोगे तुम.
Bala hugs him and says him that one day you will play at national level.
बजाओ.
He starts dancing out of joy, but this victory is not only of his brother but Bala's victory too over his low self-esteem. And now he is so confident that he doesn't need any wig to cover his real self. He is confident to show his real self to the people and has finally accepted him. His father, who never expected such a thing from Bala, because from the starting of the film Bala was trying to cover his head with various things, but now his father is proud of him, so he is hugging him. This is a medium shot which is placed at eye level, and Bala is so happy now. And overall, I think that these shots depict the mental state of Bala and the other people. And I think it's a good film which depicts that we should not only focus on our physical appearance and neither judge the other people because of their physical appearance, but we should try to accept the way we are. Thanks.